that's really how we all kind of like bonded in a way, and had a lot of fun with that. And Garrett was always like, he's like a goofball too. He was like, like commenting like puns and just like being silly. And he's also musical. Loves a good fart bomb. You know?
Hey, it's Jim Alexander with the Real Talker. Sup, guys? Any tutors for hire here?
What's
Garrett,
happening?
services available?
My gosh, I'd learned my lesson.
I kid you not. I thought this was going to be a comedy when I started watching the first 15. I'm like, this goofy kind of looking with glasses, funny hairdo dude. I'm like, there's going to be like some comedy about a tutor. I was wrong, first of all, after like half an hour watching this. Boy, this sends a lot of twists and turns in a way. Were you guys flipping the pages too when you were reading the script?
Yeah, 100%. I think when I first got the script, I loved it. I was very much on the edge of my seat. I didn't know what was going to happen next, and I couldn't wait to find out. So yeah, loved the script, and I feel like the movie achieves that too.
Garrett, did you think you would have to do some actual tutoring when you first came across the script, or you knew it's going to turn into
I
like
was
a
trying to
shiny?
do some tutoring when I came across the script. I always sort of stack up a little bit of artillery in these situations. All right, what can I get away with sort of improvisationally? And there's only kind of a montage at the beginning of doing some tutoring, but I figured I should, have a little more ammo than that. So I undoubtedly I'd grab the, you know, essay to practice SATs and the PSATs. I thought maybe the PSATs be a little easier. I'd at least be able to finish them. And my SATs for dumbing books. I was throwing in some. I had my flashcards. No, it was. I just. It really. When I finished this script, there were elements of it that, by the end of the day, kind of reminded me of the great twists from Primal Fear, which really inspired me. Kind of sort of
A little bit of a shining too. I could see
I
that too.
can't say too much, indeed, and but there was a lot of dramatic work and commitment put into the characters. What really inspired me, so films like Mystic River and stuff like that. So I just wanted to make this character sort of believable, and I got to work with wonderful actors, Victoria and Noah in this, and it was a relatively short shoot, and just kind of go do something batshit crazy and undeniably charming for a little while, and sort of hope that we can keep audiences on the edge of their seat with it.
Certainly did. You guys play a couple, obviously, in a film, but I'm curious. I want to start with you, Victoria. What did you learn about Garrett through this production filming? About Garrett the guy, not Ethan the character, because we know a lot about him. But what kind of stands out about Garrett that you got to know?
About Garrett the guy. Well, I think like when I first met Garrett, like I was expecting, he's obviously like a very serious actor, incredibly talented. And so, he kind of has not like that persona in a sense, but like when you first meet him, it's like, okay, like that was kind of like the vibe. And then as I got to know Garrett, I don't know, he's so lovely. You're so lovely. He's so down to earth and just a kind person, who is just like there to do the work and is so incredibly gifted at it. And so it just makes you want to be better. And no, he's just like Garrett's a good dude, and he's super funny. We had this app called Photo Circle, which was basically like a private Instagram for the cast and crew on set. So we would be posting silly photos, and that's really how we all kind of like bonded in a way, and had a lot of fun with that. And Garrett was always like, he's like a goofball too. He was like, like commenting like puns and just like being silly. And he's also musical, loves a good fart bomb. These are all things that make
I'm guilty of that part. The other ones are in question, but
no,
Garrett, quickly about Victoria. What stood out to you about her?
is I can echo a lot of the same things. As she was, in I don't know if I can even say in my defense, when our first scene together was one of the last scenes of the film. You know,
Hmm.
we got the whole end of the film first, and so it was kind of establishing this sort of climactic kind of moment. And so you're in this zone. You have expectations of how you want to establish your character, and then because there's no return from then. And so yeah, and Victoria, she's a wonderful actress. It was like the first scene we'd done, and she's pouring like a fountain, with tears in her eyes, and you get to see instantly how wonderful this experience and this journey is going to be with this person. And then then we cut to the beginning of the film, and of us kind of being this couple, and before the cameras were even rolling, we're just kind of improvising these scenes, and in these scenarios, be it the slow dancing, or the laying there reminiscing, or talking about what this opportunity of tutoring Jackson can do for our lives together, and all of that stuff was wonderfully put in the film thanks to Jordan Ross, which gives it a little bit of
Yeah.
levity, of breathing room before you start getting into the trickier scenarios of the film, and the parts that are sort of psychologically in question. We had a wonderful team on this film, wonderful actors, wonderful crew, wonderful director, wonderful experiences, and I hope audiences enjoyed it as much as we did making it.
Yeah, that's really cool. You guys are awesome. I'm a big fan of both of you, so it's cool to see you combine here. And awesome twisted movie. I enjoyed it. Not a comedy, by the way.
Thank you so much. That's so nice.
Thank you, guys.